So now that we've finally got our nice looking floor in, we can finally start framing out our furniture. We're going to start by framing out the back section where the bed is, working all the way forward. So the kitchen will be the last thing that we do. So change of plan. I'm going to build the wheel arch boxes first. Then that way I know where my bed legs can go and all that stuff. So we're not going to do the bed right now. Wheel arch boxes first, then the bed.
We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around.
So my plan is on the sides and the front is put some 5mm ply, and then I need to check if I've got any spare car carpet, and if I do I'm going to wrap the sides. Same for that one. But yeah, that's how I'm planning on having the inverter sitting on top, and then I'm sure I'll put other things up there as well. So I made it just the right width to have the inverter sat on it, and then the other one is identical, carbon copy. So yesterday managed to get the wheel arch boxes all done and finished. So I want, by the end of today I would very much like to have the bed installed and ready to go.
Hi friends. Yes, I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing. It was a very, very special time. I wanted to take a minute to give a non-professional construction worker explanation of what we're doing right now. We realized that the top of the bed frame, which is the piece, it's like a bigger piece the mattress is actually going to sit on, it doesn't land next to where we put battens behind the cladding, so we need to drill into something. So that's caused a problem. So what Shaun is doing right now, I don't know if you can hear the sound in the van, is he is cutting off the bottom part of the cladding because that is where there is a batten. So by cutting off this piece of the cladding, we don't have to drill into the cladding because it's the very last bottom piece, and we'll be able to lift the bed frame up just a tiny bit. It's like the smallest amount. Hopefully that made sense. I don't really fully understand it myself, but I explained that the best that I could. Okay, let's go see how he's doing. This is the tiny skinny piece of cladding that Shaun is removing. So we did it, we fixed the batten. All we had to do really was bring it up like such a small amount. But to do that, we had to take that whole little piece of cladding off. We did it!
Woo!
Woo!
Now time for the other one. I was puzzled for ages as to why the bed wasn't level, because everything else is level and straight, as much as a van can be. But I was like 2-3 centimeters out, and it puzzled me for like maybe 5-10 minutes. And then I realised I used 2 different thicknesses of battens on the floor, so that's put me out by like that much at one end. So now we've figured out that the bed is level, or it's 2 millimeters out of level. I can live with that.
Yay! As you can tell, doing the framing for the bed, and I'm sure the couch and the kitchen counter, these types of wood here, these like battens, have been really helpful. And because we have to screw so many like this, like going downwards, this little tool called a pocket hole jig is really, really helpful. And I will show you how to use it now. So you want to line it up so that the ends are here, and you can adjust the setting on the back, and then that it's lined up here, center. Then you're going to use the clamp. I apologize, I'm fairly new at using these tools. I probably shouldn't be the one giving the tutorial. Use this clamp. In my expert knowledge, I tend to clamp it a bit and then it moves, so then I readjust it. And then I'm like a 2 clamper because or else it doesn't, not strong enough to do it with the one hand. You put your drill bit in. And then it makes 2 little holes like that. And then you just put the screw in like this down into the piece you need. But I'm really glad that worked because I've messed up a lot of our wood trying to do it. So yay for tutorials that go well.
The bed's framed out. The one side of the sofa is framed out. Today I'm going to get the kitchen, hopefully most of the way framed out. We went over the plan because Michele's gone to London. So we went over the plan before she left of what we want where. So I'm going to try and get that finished in the next couple of days. So I've got all my measurements. Let's get building. As you can see, the bed's a little bit high. These are sticking out a bit far. My plan today, drop the bed down 10 centimeters because handily I put a second batten in there just in case I thought this was a bit high. So there is another batten behind the wall I can fix to, which is useful. And I'm thinking, hopefully, once we've dropped it down a bit, these might not feel so intrusive.
Alright guys, this is where we're going to leave it this week. If you are still watching, thank you for making it until the end. We super appreciate it. Framing can be quite boring, but we are making really great progress and it needs to get done, so thank you for sticking with us. We also wanted to take a second to thank a very, very dear friend of ours who we miss very much. They were super kind and they donated a £50 gift card to the van. So this video is sponsored by them. We didn't know if they would want their name said out loud, but we know who you are, you know who you are. So thank you so much. We miss you, we appreciate you. And to everyone else, we will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.